throughout the world. And tonight is episode 44 with a very special guest, an entertainer and a comedian, an actor. I'm not going to get into everything right now. Just hang in there. We're going to surprise you with everything that this man has done in his journey in life and what he is doing now currently. But before we get to our very special guest, I just wanted to have a shout out and a thank you to everyone who has been subscribing to the YouTube channel Wrestling with Comedy, comedian Real Deal Joel Davis. We are, as of we went live tonight, we are up to 711 subscribers. And if anyone has a YouTube channel, they know that that's tough to do. Organic, when you get the those organic subscriptions are very difficult. We're really happy, and we want to thank everyone for subscribing to the channel. We really appreciate it. We're at 711. I want to mention this. It's because of the promotions getting red hot again. We're bringing back Keeping It Real Comedy. It's a New England-based stand-up live comedy promotion that I promote. And we ran 22 shows last year, 2025. We are back in the saddle, so to speak, just like Aerosmith sang years ago. I'm back in there, and we are putting the pedal to the metal. We do the fundraisers. We also do nightclubs, restaurantes, and in any kind of event that you have, private parties. We do 21-plus shows and all-age clean shows. They call it clean work by the comedians, whatever you prefer. We have comedians coming in from California, Texas, New Jersey, New York City, and all through New England. And we run a quality show. We bring a DJ in, DJ Robbie Fresh, and the comedians are all professional. I'm your promoter. I have decades of experience in promotion. My name's The Real Deal Joel Davis. You can contact me at any Hall of Famer 2011 at gmail.com. We'll drop that email underneath this episode, and we really appreciate if you consider us for a live comedy show. Let's get to our guest tonight. He's coming in from the state of New Jersey. Episode 44. He is a stand-up comedian. He's an actor and entertainer. By day, he's a doctor. At night, he's an entertainer. He's performed in New Jersey, New York, California, Florida. He ended up getting the name Broccoli Rob back in the day when someone called himself Produce Pete. He had a big show last night at the Comedy Quarry in New Jersey, a sold-out show. He did a 25-minute set. This guest here tonight also is big on charities, raising over $90,000 so far, and he continues to work for charity events and bringing these charity events. He's a producer. He's a director. He was won the best parody and the parody and the best that's the accent and the best director in a comedy film recently. He had just won those big awards amongst others. He is with the Broccoli Rockly. It was a big show. Broccoli Rockly, one of his short films. A Few Good Men. The Brockfellers. My Cousin Broccoli. He did I don't mean to laugh, but these are hilarious little short film skits, and they're not little because they take weeks and months and years to produce. He also did the Michael Jackson Thriller and Beat It and Billie Jean. He is the one and only. And I'm so glad to have him. We've been waiting so long to bring this man to the show, Wrestling with Comedy. And before we get to I haven't even introduced myself. I'm the Real Deal Joel Davis. I'm so excited I just can't hide it. I'm like the Pointer Sisters saying years ago. I am your host, the Real Deal Joel Davis, former pro wrestler, mixed martial arts fighter, motivational speaker, currently podcaster, stand-up comedian, and also promoter. And let's welcome to the show, Broccoli Rob Ruffalo.
Ruffalo, what's up, brother?
Hey, man, I knew I'd screw up that name, man. I screwed up the last.
It's Ruffalo like Buffalo.
Ruffalo like Buffalo. All right, brother. Well, welcome to the show. And we're here, episode 44. Introduce yourself to the people.
Hey, everybody. I'm Dr. Rob Ruffalo. Stage name is Broccoli Rob. I'm a doctor by day and comedian by night. I'm also a film producer and writer and have a short comedy film that's in trying to get into a bunch of film festivals and was blessed to win a couple of awards here. This one is Best Director in a Comedy. It's Broccoli Rob Goes Hollywood, New York Awards Film Cinematography, and also I won for Best Parody. So I'm really excited. And one of your guests that was just on, Kelly Fine, who I know you love, with her energy. She was in my movie, and she played a couple of great parts in the movie. She played the Adrian part for the Brocky scene, and she played a Karen Hill in the Brockfellas scene, and she played Marissa Tomei in the My Cousin Broccoli scene, which I think one of the reasons we probably won, because she nailed the part. It was fun doing it. It was fun.
Yeah, Rob, and I did hear that too. That she had a lot to do with you getting that award, or a couple of those awards. And yeah, Kelly Fine, a past guest here on Wrestling with Comedy, she'll be coming in the month of August for a part 2. By popular demand, she'll be returning. I know she does a lot of work with you, and and I want to just mention the Broccoli Rockly film, hilarious, brother. And eating the cannolis there, they call cannolis. And you're eating those, and instead of making like the raw eggs, you're eating cannolis, and you're going into the supermarket and you're punching bacon that are in packages, and there happens to be a box of cannolis there on the shelf. It's hilarious stuff, and he's very creative. And and I just want to say that the man's here tonight himself, Broccoli Rob. He likes to be called. He got the name. Let's talk about it, brother. The name Broccoli Rob. I mean, you use this broccoli. It's time to broccoli. It's time to broccoli. You just use that name all the time. And tell us a little bit about Produce Pete and how did it come about?
Well, there's a big guy over here in New Jersey. He just passed away, though, recently. He had a TV show. He's called Produce Pete. So I'm a doctor by day, so I was doing a lecture for little kids at the grammar school about nutrition. So I show up, and the kid goes, "Are you Produce Pete?" And off the cuff, I went, "No, I'm Broccoli Rob." And the name stuck.
Wow. How many years ago was that, brother?
Oh, maybe 6 years ago or so. Maybe more. A little more than 6 years ago.
Wow. And the name just stuck, and you kept it.
It just stuck. And, people remember the name. It's just such a goofy name. They remember it.
Well, they remember it, but you brought a lot of credibility to the name. Let's be honest. I mean, you've had all these short films, and you've won all these awards. The best parody, am I pronouncing it correctly? The parody?
It's called a parody.
Okay, it must be my accent.
You're from Massachusetts, so you say "park the car."
Well,
you say "park the car."
Well, I know. Hey, listen, don't start that shit. Hey, listen, but you got your best director. I can pronounce that best director properly. Comedy film, and I've just got to know you over the last couple months, and what a gentleman. I just want to say that right on air, a gentleman, and you've done so much and so many charities. Talk about the charities. You do charities for to help people's health. You do charities for animals. Talk a little bit about the charities that you've done.
The big one we just did was for Rosemary's Rescue Ranch. If you go on their site, it's a Jersey, local Jersey thing. But she goes all over the country and all over the world to find these dogs' homes. Susan is just an amazing individual. So my wife and I went to one of their little tricky tray things around Christmas time. It was like a pancake breakfast. So I walk in. I'm always thinking of shows. And I scout out the room. I go over to the lady Susan who runs the whole thing. I go, "We got to do a comedy and Sinatra show here. I got this guy. He's Sinatra. I'll do the comedy. We'll call it Sinatra and Supper and stand up." And boom, she goes, "What do you get? What is your fee?" I go, "My fee for this, it's a little bit steep, but you got to follow me." I said, "I want a cup of coffee and a big gunole. No mini gunole. I want a big gunole. Yeah. That's what I want. I don't want nothing. Let's raise money." We raised $7,000 that night.
Wow.
Kelly was part of that show. My buddy Johnny Watson was part of the show. And Eric DeLaura, the Sinatra impersonator, who's won awards for Sinatra impersonation, was the Sinatra guy. We even rewrote some songs. I'm always rewriting stuff. Like, I'm big on parodies. Like, remember the old Weird Al Yankovic kind of stuff. So I rewrote the song New York, New York, and I changed it to Rescue Rehome. And the song was all about dogs and cats and being rescued, sung to the tune of New York, New York. We're actually working on a compilation. I just wrote a parody of Piano Man. It's called Rescue Man. I wrote Don't Stop Retrieving instead of Don't Stop Believing, and scenes from Rosemary's Rescue Ranch. So I'm rewriting all these songs and having people record them, put it on YouTube with a QR code so people can donate. So I'm all about donations and stuff like that and fundraisers.
Yeah, man, and you love what you do, and you know you're helping people in so many different ways, Rob. You really are, mentally and physically. Now you're a doctor. Now, how long you been a doctor? And tell us a little bit about how you got into that practice.
Sure. It was funny because I always wanted to be a Broadway actor growing up. I did a lot of theater growing up. So I've always had that stage. I want to be on a stage type of thing. And my agent said I had a face for radio, so I said I got to do something else. I got to do something.
Yeah.
So actually, the way I got involved with being a chiropractor or wanting to be,
Yes.
Dr. Fasulo, one of the greatest guys in our town. He passed away. God bless him. He was a great guy.
What part of New Jersey? What part of New Jersey was he from? Let's give him some notoriety.
Yeah, he lived in Bloomfield, New Jersey. He actually lived in Kelly Chapuka's house. Kelly was a big basketball star. Bloomfield went on to play for the Pistons and whatnot. So, and their family's great. The Fasulos are fantastic. So what happened was I was a wrestler in high school.
Yep.
And that's how I got introduced to chiropractic, because I got slammed on my neck, hurt my neck. So I went to the chiropractor. Now I was an art major. I was like more into theater. And all of a sudden this guy takes care of me. I'm like, wow, maybe I could do this.
Yeah.
So he said, I want to become a chiropractor. So I went to college, and my brother, who mentored me because he was a biology teacher, he's also somebody you got to get on your show. He's a world-class freaking athlete, blind. He's the most decorated blind athlete in the United States of America.
That's wonderful. That's good stuff.
So my brother, Rich Ruffalo, mentored me and said, why don't you go to physical therapy school first and then go into chiropractic school? So that's what I did. I actually became a physical therapist, and then I went to chiropractic school. Usually you do one or the other. I combined both. So while I was going to school, I started doing a lot of acting and theater, and I came across stand-up comedy. I always wanted to try it. And I was in chiropractic school, and it was Governor's Comedy Club in Levittown, and they had a thing that said, open mic. I didn't know what that meant. So basically, long story short, I convinced the guy that I could bring a lot of people, just give me a lot of time.
What year was that? What year was that?
It was 1988.
Wow, so you've been around a while.
I brought 80 people to an open mic. The guy gave me 25 minutes. The very first time I ever got on a stage, I did 25 minutes. People say, how did you do that? Joel, we only know each other a little bit, but I can open a refrigerator and talk for 30 minutes.
Yeah, man. Well, I know. I mean, you're the first guest that are answering the questions before the questions are asked. I mean, you got some comments here, Rob. Let's talk to the people, because it's all about the people.
Let's go.
It's all about the people. We got. Good evening, gentlemen. We have someone else here saying it was a great show. Apparently, it was that big show you did for the dogs.
That's my wife. My wife's actually watching the podcast.
Excellent. You got someone else saying, is he accepting new patients? I mean, hey.
Yes, always.
Well, there you go. Rob, June 2026, which was just last month, you won a big award with the Broccoli Rob Goes to Hollywood. And you were a silver medal winner. Tell us about that big award, brother.
Yeah, well, first of all, I was thrilled that I won the Best Director for a Comedy, Best Parody from the New York Film Cinematography Awards.
Let's see that award. Let's see that award. Show it again.
Here it is. This is the Best Director.
Wow, that's a nice little. Was that made out of? What's that made out of? Is that 24?
This is best
24 karat
parody.
gold. 24 karat. Oh, so it's glass.
No. But it's funny because my wife wants me to bring him to the office. I did this in the show last night. I wrote a new bit. I said, most people want a trophy wife. I got a TAW, T-A-W, a trophy aversion wife. She don't want this stuff in the house.
Yeah, no, but those are really nice looking and good quality, all joking aside. Yeah.
And then right behind me is the Achievement Award that I got from the Zeal International Film Festival, which was in Paris. My wife wants to go to Paris. I got a film in Paris, but I didn't bring her to Paris yet. So I got to get on the stick with that.
Well, I mean, come on, she can't have everything. I mean, at least you've been there, and you wonder, you got the film out there so she can look at that. But, if you just joined us, this is episode 44. I'm your host, The Real Deal Joel Davis, comedian, The Real Deal Joel Davis, former pro wrestler, MMA fighter, currently podcaster, promoter, and stand-up comedian. And we have a multi-talented man right here. Let me tell you something. And I've got to know him, and he's got a personality bigger than the United States of America, and he can talk. And I want to say something about Rob right now on the air right now. We are live, and the numbers are shooting up here, brother. They're going up and up and up. You got a lot of live viewers here, bro, just so you know. And I want to just say that this man here, Rob, when I've got to know him the last couple months, and we've had a couple conversations, and we're planning on sharing the stage sometime in the near future. I'm going to tell you, he is 100% genuine, and I mean that, bro. I noticed that about you. You acknowledge the text messages. You acknowledge if you got a book in. You acknowledge everything. You seem very sincere about it. Even last night, you were so busy at the show with Kelly Fine. You still took time to reply to my text message, and that means a lot, and that just shows what kind of friend you're becoming of mine and what kind of person you are in general. And I just wanted people to know that right here on the air. Rob, let's talk about it. I got some notes here now, and I know you grew up being also a professional wrestling fan. And
oh my God,
I was a big pro wrestling fan. Let me just mention this to the audience, and we got a lot of fans here and a lot of viewers that watch Wrestling with Comedy that are big pro wrestling fans. So I'm going to tell the story a little bit about it, and you're going to tell me the whole legit story. I only know a little bit about it, but when I found this out, I couldn't believe my ears. People, listen up. This man right here has a story and a memory that not many people, if anyone, would ever be able to have. I believe, in my opinion, if somebody asked me the Mount Rushmore, I'd put number one on top, the late, great, living legend, former WWF champion, the living legend Bruno Sammartino on top. I believe he was the all-time best. So with that being said, the very best manager, the heel manager in the world all time had to be Captain Louis Albano, the guiding light. This man that we have on the show tonight, Broccoli Rob Ruffalo, is here to tell you a story about exactly what he had experienced, and he has a photo to show, as I had heard through the grapevine, that his parents, his mom and dad, didn't only meet Captain Lou Albano and Bruno Sammartino at an event. They met him, they had conversation, they had drinks with them, and they took a picture, and somebody got put in a side headlock. Rob, tell us about it, brother.
Yeah, see, my brother Rich, we're Italian Americans, and he was inducted to the New Jersey State Italian American Sports Hall of Fame. He's also in the National Sports Hall of Fame. He was a blind track and field star, had 9 world records. Wow. So we were there in Teaneck way back in the day.
Teaneck, what, New Jersey? New Jersey? I don't mean to interrupt.
Teaneck, New Jersey, okay, for the Sports Hall of Fame. My brother was already inducted, and Bruno was inducted years before. So Bruno was there, and I'm on the buffet line, and I meet Captain Lou Albano. Now, he used to be the heel. He used to be a bad guy, but then he became a good guy. And then he went on to do Cyndi Lauper.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Super Mario.
That's right.
So I knew the story about his medulla oblongata had some kind of calcium on it, and they went and did surgery, and he became a good guy. So he's at the buffet. I go, Captain Lou, how's your medulla oblongata doing? He went, oh, it's feeling good. And we start chatting, and we hit it off, me and Captain Lou.
That's great. That's a great story.
So much so, he goes, I want you to meet my daughter. Maybe you can marry her. You seem like a nice guy.
Wow. What year was this, brother? What year was this, brother?
Oh, my God. This had to be like 1989, 1990.
Okay, so Albano was managing the British Bulldogs at the time. Andre the Giant. He was a babyface manager at the time, and that's when he did the video with Cyndi Lauper. The girls just want to have fun, correct?
And then he became Super Mario, and he wanted me. I go, can you imagine the wedding? The whole like midget groomsmen, like the Andre would have been the best man.
Did you start dating his daughter at all?
I never met her. No, I never met her. But the funny thing is, here's the picture, baby. My God bless my mom and dad in heaven.
God bless them.
I'm going to try to show the viewers. We got
Wow.
You can see
yeah,
that.
we can see it clear. Just leave it right there like that. Oh, yeah, look at that. Your mom.
Has Lou in a headlock.
Oh, that's it.
Bruno has my father in a headlock.
That is incredible. We've never seen nothing like that, and that is such a special treat. Look at that, folks. That's Rob's parents, and you can see that Albano has the side headlock. Actually, he's in the side headlock by Rob's mom, and then vice versa. Sammartino is throwing his dad in the side headlock. Rob, just a quick note on the side. Try not to move as quick, brother, only because it's a kind of a pause sometimes, and I don't want you to be froze a couple times. You're good right now, bro. And I know it's tough not to move because we got so much energy. And it's a Wrestle with Comedy. What a guest we have here tonight. Broccoli Robbie just showed you a photo, a legit photo. It's not one of those AI shit. It's a real photo from back in the day in the late 80s, I believe he said. The late 80s. Rob's parents actually met and spent some time with the late great Captain Lou Albano and the late great living legend Bruno Sammartino, two of the all-time greats in the WWF, the Worldwide Wrestling Federation. Someone else here saying that is priceless, and that sure is priceless. Incredible.
And the real quick other story, I was working in a cerebral palsy center at the time, doing some volunteer work as a physical therapist, and one of the kids there absolutely loved professional wrestling. I had Captain Lou's cell phone at the time, and I was able to call up Captain Lou, get the kid on the phone with Captain Lou, and Captain Lou express mailed to me autographed pictures for the young boy with cerebral palsy.
Wow,
what a great man Lou was.
That's a great story, and people should take notice of that. I mean, Captain Albano taking that time, and Rob making the connection for that young man with cerebral palsy. I'm sure that made his day to have an autographed photo of Captain Lou Albano, one of the all-time great. I mean, you're talking about the all-time best manager ever in professional wrestling, in my opinion, and the all-time best professional wrestler, Bruno Sammartino. And for you to do that, that's a great gesture and a great thing for you to do, Rob. God bless you on that one. Rob, we got something on the show. We're about 9 minutes. We've got about 9 minutes left. The people are coming in left and right. They're asking questions. They're making comments. They're hitting likes. We appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Hit the likes. Broccoli Rob is here live with us. Multi-talented. He's an actor. He's a director. He's a stand-up comedian. He just had a big show in New Jersey last night. We got something on the show called Dealing the Names, Rob. I'm gonna throw 5 names at you, my brother, and I'd like you to throw one statement or one word on each name as I bring them to you. Okay, bro?
I'll give it a shot.
The first name on Dealing the Names here tonight, episode 44 with Broccoli Rob, is Gene Wilder.
Gene Wilder, what an amazing actor! Now Mel Brooks just celebrated his 100th birthday.
Wow,
and
I didn't know that.
A lot of my parodies are based on like what Mel Brooks did, and Gene Wilder was always in those Mel Brooks films. Fantastic. Nobody played Willy Wonka better than Gene Wilder.
Exactly, and you got to remember, Gene Wilder played a lot of different parts in big movies with Richard Pryor, Stir Crazy.
Stir Crazy was great.
I mean, that was one of the best, and in other movies, Silver Streak.
Hear no evil, see no evil.
Exactly. There's so
Blazing
many.
Saddles, you name it. Young Frankenstein, Frankenstein. Please,
so many.
The best.
The next name, the best. And that's Dealing the Names, and that's what you're giving me your opinion, and I think it's a great opinion. Number 2 on your list tonight, Dealing the Names, Broccoli Rob, is Eric DeLarno.
Eric DeLarno. I don't know who that is.
Okay, all right. Well, he's on your list. Apparently, he does a Frank Sinatra impersonation.
Oh, Eric DeLauro. Eric DeLauro, not Delano. Eric DeLauro is the Frank Sinatra. And it's Rob Ruffalo. This guy's going to this Boston model.
Oh, that's funny shit, bro.
Yes.
That's like
Great Frank Sinatra.
Rob, you didn't know you were a speech therapist and a doctor, right? Thanks for helping me out, brother.
Yeah, right.
I mean, hey, the next name on Dealing the Names with Broccoli Rob, what an episode. The numbers keep going up. Thank you for being here. We're live. It's Wrestling with Comedy. Don't get me going, brother. The number 3 name is Kelly Fine.
Kelly Fine, what a great comedian and unbelievable actress. She stole the show with My Cousin Broccoli as Marissa Tomei. She's fantastic. She helped me with some. She's already an award-winning director and actress for her films. She was an integral part of my journey. And when I win something or do something, it's a team effort. I couldn't have done it without her. I couldn't have done it without Johnny A., Johnny Watson, Donovan, my co-director and filmographer, Carmelo, you name it. I couldn't have done it without, and the support of my wife and my family. My wife is the executive producer because if I have to buy something, she has to approve the Amazon bill.
Wow. Well, hey, listen, that's just the way it is, you know. And you know, and that's great that you have everybody involved, Rob. It's really great energy, and I'm really sincerely happy to have you on the show. And we got dealing the names. The next name on your list, brother man, is number 4, Benny Hill.
Oh my God, another great parody show, fantastic. When you watch my Brocky movie, it's basically there's like 3 lines in the movie, and the rest of it is just music and me doing like pantomime and facial expressions, exactly like Benny Hill did to the music. It's like a silent movie with just laughing by facial expressions. You know, communication is 80% body language. So the Brocky video that I have, which I'm trying to get Stallone to see, there's a new movie coming out in November, I Play Rocky, which is a biopic about, you know, Sylvester Stallone's life and making Rocky. 50th anniversary of Rocky. We need to get Rocky out there for people to see. But yes, Benny Hill was phenomenal.
Well, we are definitely going to be putting your Instagram link and you on underneath this episode, and we're going to get to your social media before we say goodnight. The last name on Dealing the Names is the late, great, 8th wonder of the world, Andre the Giant.
Oh, Andre was the best. He was in that Princess Bride movie. Oh, my God. Andre was a great person to watch wrestle. He was one of my favorites, but my all-time favorite, Joel, has to be Mil Mascaras.
Okay, that was a question. So that was your all-time favorite. I heard something about when you played baseball, you did a slide like him or something. You were sliding.
Well, Mil Mascaras used to do a cross body in the air. His body would be sideways.
That's right.
And he would nail the guy. So the team knew, I'm 12 years old, 7th grade. I'm rounding third, coming home. They all yell, do a mill. So I went, mill. I went sideways up in the air, and I took the catcher right out. Wow. Boom, safe at home.
Wow, that's incredible. So you basically got the 3 count on the catcher, so to speak.
Yes.
We got Broccoli Rob. We're going to try his name again. Broccoli Rob Ruffalo. I don't know if I'm getting
Ruffalo.
Rob Ruffalo's here tonight. I'm your host, the comedian, Real Deal Joel Davis, and, you know, we're about 3 minutes here left. I mean, this man here, he just goes and goes and goes. He's got so much to talk about. The numbers keep on going up. We're so blessed to have him here tonight on the show. Rob, before we get to your social media and upcoming shows, real quick, finish this statement. Here we go. In stand-up comedy, all I really want to do is
make people laugh and feel better and heal them with humor.
Excellent. That's Wrestling with Comedy, episode 44. Get those questions and comments in, folks. We got about two and a half minutes left. Rob, your social media, upcoming shows. Plug it, brother. All you.
Okay. My social media, find me at Instagram. Broccoli Rob, and it's R-O-B, not the way you spell the action. Broccoli, R-O-B-L-O-L. Broccoli Rob, L-O-L. And it's Robert Ruffalo on Facebook.
Okay, so either social media, anybody can get a hold of you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on TikTok too, but I don't do as much on TikTok. That's a lot younger crowd for TikTok.
I got you. So anybody that wants to follow you or ask you questions or anything, that they're welcome to.
I get you DM me, I get right back to you.
You get back to everybody. So you heard it right there. Broccoli Rob gets right back to you. If anybody has any questions or comments, and
if you need a fundraiser, if you need a show, a fundraiser, I'll put it together. We'll make money for your group.
And you're right out there. And you're right out there in Cherry Hill, New Jersey area?
No, I'm up in North Jersey.
Up in North Jersey?
North Jersey, by Montclair, New Jersey.
Do you have any shows real quick that you wanted to plug before we say goodnight?
I have a couple of quick shows. Yeah, I got August 23rd I may have August 27th, I'm doing a festival, St. Sebastian's 100th anniversary festival in Montclair, New Jersey. I have another one in September coming up in, I believe that's in Sparta, New Jersey. I have another one in October. I'm also going to be at the Paisan Con in September as well. That's in, I think it's in Woodbridge or Island, New Jersey.
Incredible.
Just like social media.
Incredible, brother. Brother, we're about 1 minute. What a show this has been, like I thought it would be. He's got the smile